Yo, what's going on? It's Valentine's Day for all the cheek clappers out there.
Not
How
cheek
y'all
clap.
doing? How y'all doing?
Oh shoot!
All the side pieces waiting for tomorrow. How y'all doing out there too? All right, we're back at it. You got Mr. Chocolate. We got Black Pearl.
Hey,
What's
hey.
going on with you? We got the doctor. I say the doctor's in the house. Dr. Roy Rain. And we got Miscommunication is back. She's back. I don't know where she been, but she back. And then we always got Coach Tay just sitting there being Coach Tay. You know, everybody loves her, you know, on all platforms. How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
Question mark?
That
What was the
that
question?
description. I'm just like I'm still processing your description. You said it's clap, it's cheek. What cheek clapping?
Oh,
and
you know what? It was just the cheek clappers out there, just you know,
cheek
people.
clappers and the side chicks waiting for tomorrow. That's what
Yeah,
I was like.
I be feeling bad for them.
Or Friday, you know. I'm just saying, you know, payday.
Or Saturday.
Side chick?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta show love to your marginalized groups, man.
Some people would disagree.
I mean, shamefully, he's right, I believe, though. You know, I'm sorry, you know, hey.
You don't think being a side chick is a decision? Like it's a choice?
Oh, yes. No, it's an absolute choice. But some people are okay with that choice. That's what I'm
Yeah, so then why would we feel sorry for them? That's the lane they
decide. Yeah, I don't.
Hey, yeah, I guess if they like it, I love it. I don't know.
Less effort, more cheek clapping.
I say shout out to the side chicks because I'm sure some of them are watching. So you know, let's not
everyone has a purpose.
The best deal, though, honestly.
The side chicks are not out. The side chicks are probably not out with the dudes that they want to be out with tonight. So let's show them some love. A look.
What Luther said: if you can't be with the one you love the one you with.
You know, I was just playing, but shout out to the real loyal people out there in those good relationships who celebrate Valentine's Day and spend money like the machine tells them to. Hey man, y'all do y'all's thing, man. Keep that machine going. Somebody's got to. I'm not, but somebody's got to. Hey, do what you gotta do.
Nice. So what's our topic today? Or do I need to tell y'all what our topic is today?
Man, you go ahead and tell them. You seem all excited now. You excited.
No, I just still stuck on the cheek clapping part.
You got excited. Start thinking about somebody.
I was like, that's what all them people was doing down the block. Okay.
Not down the block.
Yeah, because down the block I have a grocery store that has like a flower section.
And
hey.
Like,
hey, down here in Charlotte, you got the Hispanic lady on the side of the road. You hooking everybody up last minute with the little Valentine's Day bundle.
Yeah, it was like people were buying like heart-shaped boxes that had shrimp in it, and heart-shaped boxes that had strawberries in it, and they had plants and balloons, and it was cute.
Listen, the CVS Emas by my house was definitely cranking. Like the parking lot was mad full. I was like, what's going on here?
Y'all already know. It's that time.
Yeah. They have Valentine's boxes with shrimp in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
It's like a shrimp, cocktail shrimp. Yeah, a cocktail shrimp.
Cocktail shrimp. That's cute.
Yeah, I clearly have never.
I would like to second that I clearly have never. I'm gonna be real. Maybe he was mad. I was like, "Oh, let me see that." I said, "So you just gonna walk in there?" And he was like, "Yeah, just like he's gonna walk in there with them strawberries." Like he was just real. He just answered my question.
Shrimp any day. Yeah, no.
Wow.
So
people are getting shrimp plates for Valentine's Day.
They're like, does it make her happy? I'm down. Here's some shrimp. I'm sure if she wanted a boar's head deli ham plate, he'd do it too, whatever, so.
Hey, know your lady, I guess. Know your lady.
So today we're talking about some of the challenges that men and women face with romance and the expression of romantic gestures, all this other stuff. Because it's Valentine's Day, right? And there's some people who get hyped on the mic about Valentine's Day. I think maybe that's the only day they get their thing. So, in that same regard, we have two Black Pearl letters. So we're gonna start off with the first one. If y'all good to go,
Man,
ready
all
to
these
hear.
weird people you be meeting. Let's see what the weird people are talking about.
If I tell you how I get letters, literally people start talking to me like, write it down. Write it down, send it to me. I need to write it down. So yeah. All right. First letter. Hey, Black, I have been with my boyfriend for a year, and I feel like I am always the one trying to be romantic. I plan surprise dates at the park or walks on the beach. We live in Florida. For my birthday last year, I tried to wait until he gave hints or questioned me about what I wanted to do, but he never said anything. He actually made plans and told me it was my birthday weekend. When he told me, I casually said, should I get a certain kind of outfit for my birthday? He said, I don't know. What are your plans? So I came out and said, are we doing anything? He said, if you plan it, I will make time to do it with you. Then this year, I told him that we should try to do something for Valentine's Day. He said Valentine's Day is for people that don't show they love each other every day. I found out he volunteered for overtime on Valentine's Day, so we are definitely not doing anything. I'm not sure how I feel about this because he was someone different when we met. At least he said he was different than what he is showing me. And I want to be wanted and feel wanted and shown romance because if he isn't giving it to me, who is he giving it to? Anyone.
Ladies
Anyone.
I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry.
He's just not that into you, numero uno. Numero dos, okay.
Yeah.
You answered your own question. He's clearly spending his time somewhere else, clear, and it's clear. It's clear as day. Okay. Numero tres. Because I mean, really, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna
keep going.
No, I'm gonna stick with two. Go ahead. What you mean?
I have to read these things and
Valentine's Day ain't for people.
So I'm just like,
stop. Okay, numero tres. Valentine. That's a lie. Okay, the lie to the test has determined. I think a lie.
Absolutely.
This is a lie.
It is a lie. Okay, from the pits of hell. All right. I don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm done.
So what parts are okay? Let's start over. So I'm gonna go back to the letter. I'm sorry. So you feel that okay? Blah 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 blah. Okay. So is it the birthday thing that did it for you? It's for my birthday last year. I tried to wait until he gave me hints. So here's my thing. When she said, I came out and said, are we doing anything? And he said, if you plan it,
that right there, that's a problem.
Ooh, geez. I'd have been like, word. Not even a baby, what do you want to
do? You know what? Never mind. Okay.
I'd have been like, okay.
That's 4. Okay.
Yeah, clearly he's not into her. And I don't know. That's just
damn, Tyrone, you didn't even wait for us to give our girl chatter. You're like, no, that ain't it.
Let us know.
Because if you're with somebody, what's important to you would be important to them. Exactly. At least, or there'd be some effort shown.
Not even that. If you want something, when a man wants something, he goes to get it. It can be a job, a car, a woman. It don't matter, child. Whatever he wants, he's going to go get.
Did you just call her a child?
Because that's what you're behaving like. It's childlike behavior. And let me know when you're ready to step it up and be a woman. I got you. That's what I do.
Ooh.
But no,
that's real though. That's real though.
Okay, coach. You guys. So what about the Valentine's thing? You think it's the same thing? Because a lot of people do say that, like Valentine is too hyped up.
No, he with his real Valentine, girl. For real.
Well, I mean that's like a mutual thing though. Like I don't, like my house we don't really do Valentine's Day like that. So it's mutual. We know, and we do other stuff. But if
your wife all of a sudden if Miss Chocolate all of a sudden was like, I don't know, this year I want some flowers and some. Would you get them, or would you go? I'm not into Valentine's Day and move on.
Nah, if she expressed she wanted it, then well, it ain't nothing. I get her some flowers and chocolate.
Tyrone's like, I'm not going back out in these streets.
I mean, the chocolate will be me, but
said what?
nah.
I'm just like, yeah, no.
You are real quiet, Royal. You have been married the longest out of all of us, right? So, my question. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on Mr. Chocolate about the chocolate would be me. So I'm asking you. You know, you've been married for a while, so is it the same? Like, if your partner was like, I mean, whatever you want to do for your birthday, or didn't do something for Valentine's Day, and you were interested, would you feel like away?
Good evening, everyone.
Oh no.
Wait a minute, Auntie
Welcome to the show.
Auntie's coming out. That's what that is. Auntie coming out. Go ahead, Auntie.
You gotta talk crazy.
I'm not going to talk crazy, Mr. Chocolate.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and show this comment while we're getting that together. There's a comment.
So seriously,
That's facts.
from perspective than you all. Number one, I think that he. Did I freeze?
You could.
No,
You
good now.
No, you good.
Okay, we'll see.
So I think that what?
Look, the hubby's like, don't you talk bad about me.
Yeah, you already know. He was like, yeah. Anyway, I didn't even read the comment, but what I was going to say is seriously that I'm gonna take a completely different perspective than you all. I think that it is very possible that he is truly into her. I won't say that he's not. I will say that if you don't know how to plan and how to love as far as gift giving, then that is what is happening at this moment. He doesn't know how to plan something special. He doesn't know how to ask those questions and dig. I'm just saying.
I'm just waving to my Pisces brother. You could go ahead and do
there's a point to that because sometimes people just aren't good at that. They care, but they're not very good at it.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's a lack of communication there. Yeah. Can we say that?
Well, no.
That's something you got to learn over time too. A little bit.
I'm sorry. Wait, let's let Doctor finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Doctor.
Oh yeah. No, you're fine, love. Y'all good. All I was gonna say is I don't know if it's a lack of communication. I think it's some they're on two different playing fields as far as their expectations. So with that being said, that's where I guess the communication piece can come into play because she needs to express to him what it is that she wants or is expecting. And again, if he says, I don't know what you might want, I don't know what to get you, I don't know where you might want to go. So that's his way of not causing her to feel disappointment. So he just falls back. Now, I will
especially the doctor, guys. Go ahead.
I will also say with the birthday thing, now that kind of threw me a little bit, but that's when I was like, okay, he probably is like, I don't know where to take you. He's not a planner, you know.
He's not a planner.
He's not a planner. So that's why he was like, well, wherever you want to go, I'll make time and I'm going. Like, we'll do it together. I agree with him as far as Valentine's Day is for supper.
Look at this comment right here, though. If he doesn't know, he needs to listen and be open to learning. It didn't seem like he cared to know.
What?
From what we read in the letter.
That felt like the vibe, but hey, I don't know.
Right, from what we read in the letter, and that's why I said, has she sat down and had a conversation? They ain't been together but a year.
A year.
1 year. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's some. What he said?
Did she plan anything? You right? Did she plan anything?
A year. Yeah, that's pretty.
So what you're saying, Dr. Royal, is the part that might not be said is that he's challenged with planning romantic things or thinking spontaneous birthday stuff. So he's just like, yo, whatever you want, baby, I'm down.
Yes.
But then why? Okay, so here's my question. Because a closed mouth don't get fed.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
At what point in this situation that she's been with this person for a year was she going to let him know before her feelings got hurt how many times? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm still trying to figure out why people just can't say what it is that they want and stop trying to get people to mind read. That's not a thing, especially in an adult relationship and a relationship where you're dealing with two mature people or people who pretend to be mature or whatever you want to call it. If you've been in enough relationships, you understand that you need to say certain things before they turn into problems.
I agree.
Like if you're sitting there,
and you also need to listen to certain things.
100%. But here's the thing: when you sit and you say, "Well, it's my birthday and he didn't plan anything, so I asked him," and you playing games, sis. You're playing games. You need to come and say. You need to literally say hi.
Right.
No, you're right.
Say it.
I get it. I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say, what about when people aren't that emotionally mature to express themselves in that way?
So she wants him.
Because that's what happens. I'm just, from experience, I like my clients. That's what they deal with sometimes. Like, I don't even know how to say it. Y'all been together how many years?
The same way she wrote that letter is the same way she could say it, though, Tay. The same way she wrote that letter.
Oh my God.
No, understood.
And that's why I was keeping my face straight. Like, wow, you took all this time to write this letter.
But you ain't say it's a person that's bothering you.
Because I can tell a stranger, but to tell the person I love and I'm, have this intimate, deep relationship with is a different level. It takes a different. You have to be able to express yourself that way. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but they've been together for a year, though, Tay. It's not like they've been together for 2 minutes.
I agree with you, and I agree. Like, just acknowledge the fact some people just don't know how to do it the right way. No, literally, because people have a communication problem, and that's
it takes some people a while because I mean,
it does.
Yeah, I think
been married years and still trying to
figure it out.
Mr. Chocolate. Here's my concern, though. I think they're both wrong.
Yes, both of them got issues.
Yeah.
And that's
it seems like
wronger.
We're wronger, or you're wronger.
He's wronger to me because at the end of the day,
that is not
as a grown woman. No, it's not a real word, but it's fine because you know exactly what I meant.
Yes, we know. We going with it, but I just had to tell the people we know it's not.
Why can't you just say what it is and stop playing games? Like, it's a game. You want to see if he's going to be romantical. Get out of here with all of that foolishness. You want to be romantical.
I think if it's that important to you and it's a deal breaker to the point where you could write a letter, then maybe this is not the relationship for you. If that is a priority for you in a relationship, even if he does the things that you say, he has to continuously do it to learn to be that person. So it may not. Oh, now it turned into the lady show. Because, I mean, let's say he is really into you,
right,
and he just doesn't know how to plan.
Right.
He's not going to turn into a planner overnight.
It is not.
Right? Let's say that he's not into you, right? And that's why he's not doing that. Why still stay there? You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter if we've been together a year or a month. If you really want it to work, even the things that don't come naturally, you'll try, right? You'll try to talk about it. I think we have two people who are not talking.
Yep, I do too.
Or talking to each other, but not comprehending what the other one needs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because communication is comprehension too.
Communication is
like I'm talking at you, but you ain't receiving nothing I'm saying. So it's just bouncing.
Yeah, it's bouncing off your face. His words bouncing off your face.
Because he even said,
and you're back. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because he had even told her, why are we doing something special on Valentine's? If I'm showing you I love you every single day, why am I singling out this particular day to pour out love? So he decided, I'm gonna go to work. That don't surprise me that he decided to do that, because he already told you this is another day on the block.
But he didn't just go to work.
The overtime.
He didn't just go to work. He did overtime.
That's what you do. Go make your money.
It could also, to me, it could also be, unfortunately, sometimes we date people that like to showboat and are very superficial. Like, I'm not taking away. I'm just saying there's so many We only have a small letter that is telling us a peek of what's happening. But no matter what, I do feel it's two people who are not talking, or there's a lack of comprehension. Let me put that there, because Dr. Royal did point out a good point. He said, "I show you every day," so there's something being shown. Hopefully, he's not just saying that statement to say it.
Yeah, we need more context in this, I think.
So, okay, well, the person who wrote me the letter, give me some more context if you want to.
Yes, we got to dig more into it.
Yeah. All right, I got another letter.
I will say it does remind me because at school, it was Valentine's Day at school, and people, the kids are giving gifts and stuff. And there was one boy I was out front of school. This girl had like a bunch of stuff. She had like a basket, teddy bears, roses, and all kind of stuff. Gave it to this boy. And he gave her like a little card, and like it was like I couldn't see what it was, and the look on her face was like, oh, "What all this shit? This all you gave me?" I was like, "Oh, he's toast. It's over for you, buddy."
Not he's toast.
It's a learning lesson because all of us ladies that's on this show, at some point in our life, we have dated someone who is holiday challenged. Right?
I like how she said that. Holiday.
Yeah, holiday challenge, whether it's Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day, whatever the scenario. If you're a single mama, your baby daddy probably, and I'm speaking for me, probably didn't know how to give a gift. I'm just saying, they're a lot of men and young men growing up to be older men. Truly, that's not their niche. They do other stuff. So get out your feelings, because but
tell it. Get out your feelings.
Get out your feelings.
All right, let's go to the next.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. Black Pearl. That's how I start off, guys. I have been with my girl for a little less than a year. All these people together for a year. And I think she is the one. She is literally everything that I thought was not out here in the dating pool. She is always doing things like surprises, intentionally doing things that line up with my love language. And he put in parentheses, she taught me that. She is very giving when we get down, always thinking about my satisfaction, which I really love. She is caring and we have a lot of fun together. So what do I have to complain about, right? I'm stuck because I'm not sure I really know how to give it back to her. I am not a flower and surprise person. I believe if I pay the bills, that's my romance or showing appreciation for her. The things she does for me are really nice, but it is not who I naturally am. She said she feels like I don't really love her and she doesn't see what the big deal is about reciprocating the things that she does. She told me the other day that I am just lazy and I want the reward of our relationship without the work. How can I make this romantic life work for me? I think she should be good with the fact that I love her and I am faithful because I could do all those things and just be in the streets.
Somebody working on her.
Can I say something real quick? So the guy that wrote this letter is the boyfriend of the girl because that sounds like
I know. No, that's not.
It literally sounds like it's like
the dude didn't write it.
No,
what I'm saying is that it sounds like the two of them.
The girl who wrote the letter lives in Tampa, and the guy who wrote the letter lives in Texas. They're not together.
Okay, but it just sounds like what's the problem in the first letter.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like it goes together.
It sounds like, you know what I mean? Like it sounds like
to give you some context, the first woman, is just turned 40, and the guy who's writing me will be 30 in April. It's two different people.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you gotta talk to this girl. You gotta talk to her and see what she want, and see where you can do it. If you're getting what you want, then you got to give a little bit. Get out your comfort zone.
Well, can we give him credit that he acknowledges his weaknesses?
Yeah, I mean that's the first step in growth is knowing that you got something to grow.
Credit for that.
Because men don't usually. Let me not say people aren't usually vulnerable enough to be like, I don't know, boop boop de boop, I'm doing
right.
Yeah.
They usually just wing it to the end.
But if he's in this modern streets and they've been together a year and she's starting to say stuff, somebody at work probably didn't holler at her a little bit, and
you think so?
She looking. I'm just going by what I be seeing out in these streets, man.
I'm really put me school me. So you're saying if all of a sudden she's like, you don't want me, you don't love me, whatever, somebody else whispering in her ear. That's what you're saying.
Well, it's a warning shot in the ass, like, wow, they after me. Hey,
it's a warning.
He's talking about the streets. She can be on the streets too. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I also think because you give love a certain way doesn't mean you receive it in the same way. So I think it's important that they both know their love languages, because how you give love to your partner may not be how you want it back. And that's like, so I agree, Mr. Chocolate, they should have a conversation, but they should really listen to each other. But they should also come to the table knowing what they expect from each other, so that they can communicate that, and that it still is comprehended on both ends.
That's when people talk about the work of relationships, that's what the work is. You have to try to figure that out. Right. And some people do and some people don't.
Yeah.
And they be back in the streets.
Because when he said, I go out and I'm a provider.
Basically.
Because he said that.
Yeah, that's what he said. I pay the bills and
I pay the bills and she should be happy with that. Whoa, little hottie.
Yeah.
What in the world?
What? Go ahead.
That's some 1940, 1920, 50 year kind of talk. Like, it's almost like, sir, no.
And for the record, she's not a housewife, so it's not like she's sitting in the house. And just for the record.
Yeah, well, all that stuff got remixed recently. So, there's a lot of people who walk around thinking they just pay bills and they can do whatever.
Yeah, no, you like you said, Mr. Chocolate, you got to put in some work. And that's why with the other dude, apparently I'm assuming, because that's all we can do with the first letter, right? Because
the first, I don't know as much of the first letter as I do the second. But go ahead.
Communication hit it on the head. She said there's some parallel between these stories, and these letters, and there is some parallel. But based off of the first letter, it kind of sounds like homeboy does do things, is willing to do things. She got to plan it, but he'll go, right? This dude is like, listen, I ain't doing squat. I pay the bills. You be happy. God bless it. Night in the world.
That's my love language. I make sure the bills are paid.
No, baby, no. You gotta
watching too much YouTube.
Right. Because people think that's the thing. It's like people think, because I provide, then that's enough love. And it's like, no, there's other parts to it too. It's not just like giving out one little piece.
Well, just providing materialistic stuff and providing emotional and all the other stuff too. Some people don't know to do.
So my question to the gentleman, just so that you know, was, so if you did not live with the one, she the one, all right? You being an a-hole, but you just said she the one. So would you not pay the rent if you live by yourself? Would you not pay the bills if you live by yourself? So that's just a survival skill that you're doing. It's something that's natural.
We're not gonna pat you on the back for something you're supposed to be doing.
So I don't know
if she's the one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you, and if he's watching, I'm gonna say what I said to him. If she's the one, you're gonna do what it takes, and like, I'm not telling you disrespect yourself, to keep the one, because you have already clearly said y'all didn't even think someone like her existed outside in the dating pool. So you was about the streets, and then you found her. And not only did you find her, you just listed, she does this for me, she does that for me, she does this for me. So she is a giving the one. Boy, if you don't shake your tail feather and stop acting like what you thought you was gonna find in the streets and be the man that can keep the one. And I'm not saying turn around and flaunt money at her, whatever. But for me, what stuck out, because that's how he started the conversation with me too. Yo, Erica. Yes, that's my name. Yo, Erica. That's how he said. He was like, yo. He said, you know how these women is grimy in the street? This ain't her. She's really good.
From New York.
Exactly.
I thought that too.
New York.
That was like, yo, son. I was like, okay.
Extra New York right there. I don't know what's going on.
But he was going in, right? He was going in about how someone that he used to date, and it was a mutual friend, that he dated this other girl for like 5 years. And in the time that he's been with this girl, she's doubled what he had in that relationship. Like, what are we arguing about? Right? When we want to take a vacation, when we want to take a trip, don't we save up and like we doing it?
But
I
you
don't
know
know.
what?
I mean,
I
that's the
wonder.
thing from a man's perspective. When you find a woman like that, you're gonna want to. That's how, like, when people like young dudes ask me, like, "What do I know if I?" Is you're gonna want
Oh
to. It's
yeah,
not
how
gonna
you
feel
know
like
you
somebody's making you do shit. You're gonna want to do that for it. Like
Right.
when you want to do it, and like, and nobody can. You don't care what people think. You're in it.
But he said he
And
didn't know. Didn't he say, hold on, let me make sure. Let me go back to this letter right here.
because
He say what?
We're gonna quote him.
He said,
What you think he
I'm
said?
stuck because I'm not sure I really know how to give it back to her. He
So
said, like, yo, I got a problem.
okay, so sounds like he wants to. Now you just got to open your mouth and talk and have a conversation with your lady and figure it out because you want to, and you'll be okay. I'm be honest. Like I wasn't, and probably not. I'm not saying I'm the best now. Like at like seeing everything that should be going on and being romantic. Like it's times I be blind and. But I try. When I figured out, I see like, oh shit, I'm tripping. Okay, hold on, and then you gotta you get into it because I want to. It's like nobody's making me. It's not like a task. It's just
So do
it's
you
just
feel that?
like being a man is weird because the world does get on you about you gotta have shit. You gotta make money and all this other bullshit. So a lot of times you focus on that so hard that it's like whack a mole. Like, oh, I'm not doing the emotional. Oh, let me step back and get back on that because um, so you just gotta be mindful of that and jump back into it, man. And you gotta want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's probably not the woman
So
for
do
you.
you feel like when you first met your wife that was a challenge for you that you had to like keep on like she or maybe you guys kept like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't like because
Oh
you said
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a thing for you either,
I ain't
right?
know what the hell I think I was probably a terrible husband. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Like
Not
I was,
terrible.
like I feel like because I felt like I'm I was one of those guys kind of like yo I provide and I take care of the family because that was always like super important. So I was more heavy on that than other stuff. So and then and then just being more less mature, like then when people say shit, you're like, oh, you bugging me, like what you don't appreciate what I'm doing, like being sensitive. Then and at some point, I just kind of got over that shit, and I just be because I just want things to go smooth, and I want everybody to want to be happy. So now I listen and all that stuff. I used to get pissed off and get all mad and blow up, but at some point, you're like, yo, I love her, so it's worth it. It's worth going through whatever it is. I feel I get over it and listen, and it's a lot smoother. I tell
So
the young boys, just listen, chill out, get
just
out your
listen and apply. Listen and apply.
I got a
Royal. Sorry.
I got a different spin on this.
Ooh.
I got a
Royal
different
is like, I'm gonna be devil's
spin it,
advocate
spin it,
all
Doc,
night.
spin
Go
it.
ahead, DJ Doctor.
Here we go. So,
Let's
girl,
go.
yeah, thank you. Y'all crazy. For real, I wonder, and I'm piggybacking off of something you said, Tom, because that's where my
Mhm.
head was at. As a man, and obviously I'm not a man, but
You sure? No, I'm joking.
but in-
I'm messing with you, friend. Stop.
but as a man, I'm thinking possibly that men are taught to be a man in some situations. To be a man is to be a provider. When you
Yeah,
start
Mhm.
gushing, right, and that's what you just spoke to, Tyrone.
Mhm.
And so when you start gushing, if you will, gushing over this woman and daunting her and doing all this, you're actually becoming a simp. So I
Yeah.
wonder
okay.
if in his mental, whoever you are out there in Texas, baby, I don't even know who you are, but I'm thinking if that's where your thought process is at, then talk to another brother and have some serious pause. Let me tell you what type of brother too. Don't talk to
Oh,
these.
I'm about to say, please correct it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
let's clean that up. Talk to a sound brother that's been in a relationship with a woman for at least 5 years.
A good relationship.
A good relationship, not no toxic,
Right.
blue face Krishan kind of. No, I ain't
Right.
talking about kind of relationship. Like a solid relationship, right? Where they live together, whether they're married or not. That's their business, but they're committed, right? Okay, so have a conversation, because I wonder, sweetheart, like seriously, if that's like the thought process in your head, due to just what you've learned and experienced, right? And that's no judgment, because if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But
I
you
have
have
a
to be able to,
response for you, by the way.
okay, but you have to be able to balance, if you will, balance your nurturing of this relationship, that nurturing that you're giving this woman that you said is the one. Balance that. Don't let it just be so polarized that it's way over here and all I do is provide and she needs to be happy, because that's very cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a recipe for
That's,
trouble. I know a
that's
lot of
very
people would
cold.
say that.
Um, so
People
So,
say happy.
I want you to win. Like,
so to
yeah,
give you some context, because if y'all notice, I was like,
you
to
fine.
give
Go
you
ahead.
some context, he said that he was raised to believe that all of that, the way that the romance, all that stuff, what is women's thinking, is a feminine
Right.
trait.
I got you. I got you,
It's a
Okay.
homeboy.
feminine trait.
I got you.
He was also raised to believe that, hey, if you're asked for something like, hey, I want some flowers. Hold on, going to the next text message. I want some flowers. You got the flowers, but it's not because you are thinking in those feminine ways. You are just giving your woman some flowers because that's what
That's
they
a
said.
damn shame. That's so sad, man.
Oh,
For
I
So
got
somebody
hold
to
on.
be 30 years old and be thinking about, because listen, there's a lot of things that people are raised to believe, right? I'll
Yeah.
say this: my mother and father are Jehovah's Witnesses. I was raised to believe a certain way.
yeah.
I grew up and there were certain things that I, as a person, said, okay, this is what I feel. This is how I feel. And understand that sometimes people think that, being given that type of energy is feminine. But let's just say this. It's like romance is not just flowers and candy.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, that's stuff, right? Romance could be something as simple as when she comes home from work, you drew a bath. Romance could be something as simple as she likes a certain candy, and it's not regular candy. Like, let's just say she likes Twix, and you buy her a bag of Twix. It could be something as simple as that. It's the thought of thinking of the person. So it has really nothing to do with because if you're gonna say, okay, provide, and you provide it financially, you can also provide emotionally. You can always provide. There's other ways to provide. You don't have to just provide with
Yeah.
with the ducats. You could provide other ways. And it's like, I understand that it's sad, because if you're telling me this man is only 30 years old,
He's still a baby for real.
Yeah, that's confusing to me. Like romance being a exclusively feminine thing. That's
Well,
masculinity is actually the opposite. Romance is actually supposed to be the main thing.
I think sometimes the word romance throws people off. It's not
100%.
really romance. It's actions that show I'm thinking of a person, or actions that show I value you as a person, right? And since we know women, even though every woman is like that, we are feeling chasers, right? We just are. And men are logical, black and white. And not to say they can't, but that's like our primary thing. Then it's like, well, I'm trying to meet you with what makes you feel loved, just like a woman, because we keep talking about man to a woman.
Yeah, I got a question when you get done.
Okay. What about what makes that man feel loved also?
But he said she does all this stuff and all kinds of stuff.
In general, don't kill me. In general.
Hey, Black, I got a question for
They don't
you. You said you was texting the dude. I got a question.
No, he sent me a message. Go
I
ahead.
sent you a message. Was he raised by a man in the house? Like, did they have a man growing up?
Oh, that I know that answer. He was raised with his grandfather and his mom, because his mom passed. Other way around. Dad passed when he was younger.
Okay,
So it wasn't like a broke. I mean, it's broken, but not because a single parent household. And it's dad.
no, because I kind of asked that question because it just feels very. I mean, not very single.
But it makes sense if his grandfather
mother
raised him.
raised type of thing to not. Cause for me, I saw my dad with my mom, and I saw my dad like be romantic with my mom. And there was a thing. It was like, hey, look at this boy. Look at this. I'm gonna take her to Hawaii. Hey, look at this. And it was like, so I was like, oh, okay. So I grew up like, oh, okay. So that's what you do. That it was masculine to like make
Yes,
the
the
woman
dope on
happy
your
and
girl.
feel good was that's a masculine, manly thing to
That's
like
right.
to
Hold
like
my
yo like
hand.
yeah
Yep.
like so
Yeah,
to
but maybe, and this is what I try to tell people all the time. Okay, so yes, there's a man in the house, but he did not see that man doting on that woman. It was just a
yeah
man
That's
who was
different.
doing what? Helping to provide, where his
Never
child, I'm assuming, I can't remember right now, so I apologize, where his child couldn't, because his child no longer lived, right? His child was gone. He didn't see that. The lesson wasn't shown to him, even though there's a man and woman. It's just like
There's a difference.
there's a
It is.
difference.
yeah
So what
this
happens
is
is we learn our lessons because we go, wow, look at mom and dad, they're together. Woohoo! That's what they're doing. And if they're together, and most of us try to emulate, we're like, well, then that's what I got to do to keep a marriage, right? He might have seen people giving his mom or whatever woman around him flowers, but it's not what he was taught that kept the family, that kept the relationship. In his mind, he's like, what's keeping my family is my grandpa go to work and he provides, and he's probably like, I'm just saying, there's no way grandpa was giving mom.
that's why I asked that, because there's no way. This is like a bigger cultural problem, I think.
It
Like
is.
And he ain't from the
100%.
island, so I'm just gonna put that out there too. No island. It's not a West Indian person.
Nah,
Yes, he was in New York.
it's an American black male
Yeah.
thing, man. It's like, because when I talk to young men, I coach and I teach a lot of young guys, and we get into conversations about, like today, Valentine's Day. It was like it was like the one day for like some of the young boys could like show that they like a girl to bring something to the school. But other than that, it's like, hell no, I can't show my girl I love. I gotta be, and I be telling them, nah, it's okay. I talk about my wife sometime, and and I be joking with them like, yeah, look, me and my wife, we go out, and it's different. They're like, oh, you talk about your wife like you, yeah. I was like, I love my wife. Oh, coach, you love your wife. I'm like, hell yeah, like that's what you do. You find a woman, you love her, you marry her. And some of them are like, and you could tell the ones who are raised like in like 2-parent homes and they see it, they're like, yeah. But some of these boys are like, hell nah, that's weak. I can't be seen like I can't be
I have
seen
more
caring
for
about no
you.
girl. And it's weird, man. And then you see some of these older guys on these YouTube channels, man, and they're like grown versions of it. They're like,
Yes, they are.
it's
So
it's weird
So
out here.
so he wrote that he did see his grandfather dating. His grandfather was just always like, well, I'm gonna tell you how he said it, a big pimp in his area. So it was his father's father who stayed,
yeah.
and his mom never locked down a relationship long enough to remarry or be with someone else.
So friend, writer, my friend from Texas that I don't even know who I'm talking to, baby, you ain't gonna explain nothing to doctor. Okay. I got you. I had you when I was listening. I did. Here's the thing. And this is all I'm gonna say on this, and I'm gonna let everybody else do their thing. Sweetheart, what I need you to understand is think about it in this perspective. When you go to work, because you're a provider, what motivates you to go to work? Is it the ability to continue to provide and make sure that things are taken care of, right? Is it the fact of being able to earn money, right? You got your purpose, whatever motivates you, right? I want you to think about it from her perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to think about how much joy this young lady finds in loving and caring for you. Okay. That's her motivation. And this is your motivation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to see your woman as your job.
Ooh,
Do that for me, baby. Okay.
hello.
Woman,
See, that's why she the doctor.
treat your woman as your job. And I want you to every 2 weeks. I don't know when you get paid, baby. If it's once a month or every two, it don't even matter. It ain't none of my business.
Don't
But
answer.
answer because I got you. But what I want you to do is at least once a month, baby. Once a month. Do something nice for her. Just because. And something nice, baby, can be as simple as we talked about earlier, going to CVS, getting a card. Go to CVS, baby, and get her. I'm assuming you're African American or Hispanic, baby.
African American.
Cool. Okay, baby, go to CVS and get your girlfriend a mahogany card by Hallmark. Okay, Hallmark has a mahogany line. It's the African American line of cards. Baby, find your woman a mahogany card. I swear for God, you gonna just pick up one, read it, and you're gonna be like,
read it first, please.
you're gonna be like, hot dang, that's gonna say everything that you got in your heart that you want to say to her, but maybe you really haven't expressed it. Give that to her. Matter of fact, pause. Don't give it to her. Put it on her pillow.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Do that. Just once a month. Just do something simple. Maybe the next month, buy her a single rose. And you hear. I hope you hear. I'm doing something that's really
slow down.
that's real.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tyrone taking notes.
I'm helping my friend because you got to slow roll this. This is a gradual release situation. It's a gradual release situation, baby, because this is new for you.
Yeah, and I want you to know he just sent me a bunch of ears.
I don't want you to feel like I don't want you to feel like you are changing yourself from being the man that you were raised to be. Like how? Okay, you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't want you to think that you're changing yourself to be a simp, baby. You're not being a simpleton. It's none of that.
Hey, don't worry about that simp shit. Look, when you get married and start taking care of your lady, there can be people call you simp, but they can be lonely as hell.
He don't know how to do this. I'm walking him. It's a gradual release. One step at a time. Once a month, baby. Just do a little something. The third month, go buy her a outfit, sugar. Yeah. Go get her outfit. Wherever her store is, tell her. I don't know what her name is, but tell her, baby, come on. I want to go somewhere real quick, and ask her where she want to get an outfit from. Buy her outfit.
What? Baby, and you know how happy she be.
When I tell you, she gonna put that thing on you.
Oh yes, sir.
Not she ain't doing it,
but she gonna get you pregnant.
It sounds like she's been putting it on him for a while, though. That's why she's the one. But
she's doing more than just that. She's providing for that home, and she's helping him build, and he appreciates that. That's why I need him to see her in the same light as his job.
Yeah,
and that's all I got to say, friend. I love you. God bless you.
Dr. And Royal will send you the invoice.
Game.
Hey man, if she good like that, you're gonna want to do it. Hey,
it's not gonna be hard to do either. You're gonna want to do it. That's the point. It's like it's not even like it's not a hard ask. It's actually like a simple thing to do.
I want to say for encouragement, if she's doing all of that and you are not able to right now, like you haven't been doing it, what do you think is going to happen when you do start reciprocating? Boy.
But this my
thing. The whole world gonna change.
Ring on it. Somebody else gonna snatch her up. You better, so go ahead and start. Is what I'm saying.
He's not gonna go anywhere if he listen to what I tell him to do.
Oh, yeah, he got to do that though. He got to do it. He got to be consistent.
With an invoice. Yeah. Let's go ahead and send him an invoice.
Hey, but one other thing, man. I need y'all to. If y'all watching, man, hit the like button. Do that for us. That's our love language.
Yeah.
The like button is our love language.
Yeah. And yes, I love it. Our love language is
liking and sharing is the love language around here. So please, if you enjoy the conversation, hit the like button and share.
So I have one more question. We got a little bit more time, which if we need to go over, obviously we will. Do you feel that women's request for romance sometimes is irrational or over the top? Royal said yes. Okay. Yes, Royal.
An example. What's a request like what?
I don't know. Whatever's over the top. Sometimes
you know why you don't know. You know why you don't know, because that's not your judge. That's
I'm just like I
you're
don't know.
you're not over the top and irrational. There's some women
like set the
An
bar.
example.
Because
I've heard women requesting things that are very like gawky, like I want a big chain, you got to buy me a such and such purse, you got to like a ring, right? And it's like
gifts.
like showcase.
Like really materialistic type.
Yeah, because showcasing doesn't mean I love you. Showcasing is just that. I'm showcasing.
I was thinking, okay, never mind. I'm thinking penis romantically, not.
You're talking about like.
Oh, and by the way,
men
penis is not always the answer to romance. Just want to put that out.
No, you're right. But yeah, no.
Nor is vagina.
Y'all already wrong.
A matter of fact, Mr. Chocolate, was it you that sent this thing in the chat?
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
You got to pull it up. Can I share verbally what happened?
Yeah. So I think it's been kind of viral. I've seen it a few times, but the guy was having this intimate moment with his lady. He's talking to her, and she's asking him, how did you know that you loved me? And he was like, you don't want to know.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He's like, I'm telling you, I mean, care about you. You really don't want to know the reason that I really knew I loved you. And so she keeps egging him on. So finally he's like, okay, I'll tell you the
that's exactly how he said it too. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, I'll tell you the reason that I knew I loved you is because your pussy is trash. And I didn't and but everything else is perfect. But
that's exactly what he said.
He was like, that's when I knew I loved you, because your pussy is trash, but everything else is so good that I still love you to death.
Wow.
And here's the thing.
Wow.
When he said that to her, Pearl and Tyrone will attest to this. She said, what? Like
she was like deep. You could tell it came from the pieces of her shattered ego.
Like he crushed her ego or her spirit or something.
He just crushed mine too when I heard it.
He wasn't nasty about it.
On the record, he didn't go, that pussy is what he.
I know, but I'm just like still like you want the truth, and it hurts sometimes. Clearly.
Well, here's the thing. Her taking that attitude, because I hope she didn't break up with the dude, because really said he loved you and he explained to you why. But the fact of the matter is, instead of her, and we as women do this, it ain't just her. When we get the truth, in this case, he said her kitty cat was trash. Instead of her recognizing, okay, but you are still with me. Okay, yeah, you do love me. Okay,
no.
Like
we gotta figure out this trash situation.
Here's the thing: if a woman said that to a man, if a woman said,
your penis
is corny, is whack, it's small, it don't touch the walls, it's something, it's just not, it's not.
But I'm sticking with you. I'm sticking with you.
A man would not be okay with that.
No, a man would not be okay with that.
That's why we got a lot of damn single Bama ass folk. That's
well, I mean, but if you ask and keep prodding, then you get the answer. Like
you want about the wrong thing,
baby. You call me daddy big dick, like, and then I'm like, no, sir, you a daddy small dick. Now what? Now what?
There's a way to say those things.
But in reality, if a dude is like a little dude, he know he a little dude. He ain't gonna ask. He just gonna enjoy.
You're right. Men
being
say
there.
So let's be more realistic. So a guy's not gonna say if his thing is small, he's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, is my thing big?" But he will be like, "I'm killing it, right? You want this?" And you just like,
Stop lying. Everybody, stop lying right now.
Go ahead.
Stop saying everybody stop lying, because that's why the orgasm gap exists. Just say no. That's not it. Okay.
I'm just saying people don't.
But he was telling her why he loved her. And that's how he knew he loved her. Accept the compliment. Don't worry about the fact that your pussy trash. He said that. That ain't the point. The fact is, no, that's what I'm saying. People's focus is not, the priorities is not where it need to be. People always say, I want a relationship where somebody truly loves me. But damn it, when somebody tell you
and it's honest,
trash, but they love you, and that's why they sticking with you, then take your trashy ass dick or pussy and be happy with that person that love you. Get your priorities in order. Because you
can't. No, it's an ego thing.
Well, you know what? That's why you're single.
I wonder what makes it trash, though. I'm so curious what makes it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we should ask you the man, what makes it trash.
I ain't in it. I don't have one.
But you can tell what makes it trash.
I ain't in that tribe. I don't got them problems.
I can't remember.
This is when we needed more men on the panel that are not.
What does make pussy trash? I mean, if it stink, right? If it stink, obviously.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just tell y'all what my clients say. I'm gonna keep their names out of it
because I feel like I had this conversation.
Information. But yes, the smell. So hygiene is numero uno.
That's what I was going. Yeah.
Because it smelled like trash.
Exactly.
And maybe if it's dry, is it dry?
Yeah, but you could do so much things to get it undry.
It dry. No. But sometimes it's a medical situation, especially if you want some medicine or you got other things going on. It's sometimes
okay. Well, without the medical situation, if you warm up,
you're just not aroused. But that's the thing, because if you're not arousing me, how we gonna do it? You see what I'm saying? That's why foreplay is so important.
Well, we're about to start a whole nother show.
So dryness, hygiene, and then you ain't got no walls left. That's the
you got all these people who don't have walls. I'm doing Kegels. What you holding on to? I don't understand.
So y'all got
the walls are gone.
That hurt. She might not have no moves. She might not know how to work it. That's why.
I don't know what you mean, like pillow princess. I mean, okay, wait.
Man, there.
Well,
girl, call me. I got some tips for you, sis.
So if you lay there, you have no wall. Listen, you lay there, you have no walls. It's dry and it don't smell good.
Or you have no walls and you got a little dick dude. It's like inside.
Oh, my head. I got a headache. Y'all give me a headache right now.
All I know, I feel so blessed right now.
Oh my God.
I feel so blessed.
You gotta worry about this.
The migraines. The migraines.
My life did not turn out.
You see what
my life did not turn out. I'm just gonna have a moment, y'all. I'm sorry.
Okay, so because we don't have no guys besides the person Tyrone.
Thank you.
We're assuming Tyrone having a whole praise mark.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling blessed right now.
So we want to make sure that our vaginas are well taken care of.
This show definitely turned a corner.
Sorry. What happened is if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of yourself, it can turn your romantic life to the left too. What if he's like, damn, baby, I got you these flowers. Oh my God, baby, yeah. And you're getting all excited, and then you open your legs, and he's like, let's read a book.
Hey, so what would y'all do? What would you do if you open up and he go,
First of all, you check yourself before you even get to that situation.
That's not a thing over here.
When you have cake, you won't have to worry about that because it makes me like cake. We make me want to eat that all up.
Cake.
Oh, wait, what
you said? Go back.
Yeah, if you had hot cakes, you wouldn't have to worry about it because
hot cakes.
Make you smell like cakes.
Hot cakes. That's on my list. Hot cakes.
Down here.
What kind of cakes?
Got it. Check.
There are all kinds of cakes.
It's a coconut oil. It's a body elixir that you put on the places where you sweat. And when you sweat, got to smell like cake. So nobody want no sweaty nothing right in their mouth. So
well, put it in your mouth. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, because if you smell it, you won't. You eat.
Okay, so we want to make sure it smells good. A plug from Coach Tay for hot cakes. Then we want to make sure that we are arousing our partner so that they can be, slip and slide.
Be ready, like give it some time.
And if in the middle of the slip and slide, you do a little less slip and some slide, then we want to get some lubricant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do you do about walls?
You don't.
I mean, maybe the damage
retired.
is
They just gone. There's no.
Let's just hope your mouth game is on point.
But listen,
what happened to the
no, to be
walls?
honest, there are positions that can help you with that. You need that. I got that. Just I'm telling you, like it's things we can do. I just need to know specifically. Got to get a little bit more information so we can,
So for my more mature women who still have their walls, congratulations, you made it.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is that
walls?
Is that common to not have walls as you get older? Is that?
No,
meaning you worn out. You worn out, bro. You worn out.
Standard. It's a standard. You should have them.
I don't know, because let me be 100. I have a lot of people that I know. I don't think anyone's ever going to volunteer and go, yo,
I have no walls.
I have no walls. Like, no one never say that. They usually the ones that's talking the loudest. So I got that wop.
Yeah, well,
I need a carpenter to put the walls back up. It's like, what do you do? Like, it's not.
I always feel like that was an exaggeration because I don't know. I never came across wallless people. I don't know. I always thought that was like an exaggeration. Like people really just walking around here with no walls.
If it wasn't true, why do they have surgeries for you to do? What is that? Vaginal surgeries,
rejuvenations, and things of that nature.
Make you feel like you're 20 again. Now I'm good.
My younger travels, and and now I'm straight. Now I'm blessed. But my younger travels, I never came across that tribe of women with no walls.
Well, everybody still had young, filled with wall vaginas. I don't know what to tell you. Because you've been out the game for more than 15 years, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a new world out here. It's a new world. A whole new world, and
wow,
in it.
A world with no walls. Crazy. Crazy.
We went way to the left. Okay.
Yo, my single brothers out here, I am sorry for y'all. Oh my gosh.
I mean, wait, why you act like dick can't be trash?
Nah, we're talking about walls, though. I'm just saying that they got good.
It has been. Okay.
Yes.
Not it has been.
I mean,
yes,
but
Wait, so so what makes a penis trash? Like, does it stink too?
Ew, yes.
Ew.
Like, just thinking about that.
Yo, if your dick stings, that's just lazy. It's not hard to keep a dick. That's wow. If you presenting that to somebody, that's just just leave that dude alone. And
it's on the outside of your body. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, but you
sweat they got ball deodorant now, like the Manscaped stuff. They got
and maybe it needs to be Manscaped. Yeah, it needs to be Manscaped.
You can sprit it. It's all kinds of stuff now. That's crazy.
All right, so what's our final thought about romance?
It's horrible out here.
We talk about smelly penises and go back to romance.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I don't know how to come back now. I don't know.
There is no comeback.
Hey, all my guys, make sure.
How about for romance? Everyone's definition for romance is different, but you need to communicate with your partner because, for example, our writer from Texas, you found the one. So why wouldn't you want to meet your partner halfway to let them always remember that they're the one, that you don't want anyone else but them? For the young lady, I think you need to communicate a lot more. But romance can be a variety of things. So communicate with your partner. Make sure you have the right partner. And if materialistic things are the most important thing for you on your list of romance, you're not looking for romance. You're looking for a supplier. So that's me. I'm sorry. I was trying to bring us back from where we went.
Hey, that's cool.
You went a lot of places though.
Hey,
like all over the place.
Hey.
Bring us home.
Cause I'm Pearl. That's what I do.
Jump down the rabbit hole and climb back out.
Oh, I forgot how these Wednesday shows go. I forgot. I forgot.
All right, Tyrone, do your thing.
All right. Hey, I mean, my final thought is basically, man, just make sure you're clean. Make sure you're not the problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping back down the hole. I'm still there. And make sure you have a problem. Keep it clean. Keep it fresh. And make sure if you're watching, you subscribe to the channel. All right, subscribe to the channel, join the group. All right, and make sure when you're watching, hit the like button because that's how we grow. And that's what helps us out. All right, and make sure you share and let your people know about us. So you've been part of the experience. With experience is always good. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Now go get the clapping.
That's it. He said.